All right. So so Google released this update as of yesterday, and I just thought to share a few thoughts about it quickly. Right. So Google said they're introducing social channels in Search Console. So what exactly does this mean? Right. So first of all, Search Console um, is Google's dashboard where you can track your search results for your website, right? How your how your website is performing on Google, from clicks to positions to your CTR to the pages that are ranking, the the results you are getting per page, and things like that, right? So Google Search Console is where you can do all of that tracking. Now, Google says they release this. Why? Because of course they know a lot of people a lot of people love would love to see their different traffic in one place, being their different traffic being tracked in one place, right? That's to say that it kind of makes it easy for you to see how your content is performing across different platforms from a single dashboard. Now, that is not just all to it, right? They say that with this update, we're expanding Search Console Insights report to include performance data not only for your website but also for some of your social channels. This new integration lets you review search performance of social channels associated with your website directly within Search Console. That's to say that the social channels you will be able to track or see data for are social channels that are connected to your website directly. So if they are not connected to your website directly, then of course you are not most likely to get data for them. Right now, what are data you can track? Total reach, total clicks and impressions driving from Google to your social channel, content performance, that's social channels pages that are performing well, search queries across social, your social profiles, audience location, and additional traffic sources. Right now, I um I think this actually presents us with a whole lot of opportunity once it rolls out to every website, right? But technically, for now, it's only available for a few websites for test. And after the feedback has been fully gotten and probably the feature has been fully improved upon, then it can spread out to like every single website, right? But yeah, technically, this is how it's going to look. So we're rolling out this new features for Link Test website. The insight only available for sites and channels that Search Console has identified automatically. Um, Basically, once Search Console is able to like identify a particular social channel with your on your website, it gives you instruction to add it up to your on your insights tab, right? Add it up on your insights tab to be able to track data from that point. Now it says that we hope these insights will give you a better understanding of your combined performance in the insight reports. Now, here is where it gets super interesting. But before I share my thoughts, I would like to share search engine land thoughts, right? What exactly it is, of course, said it's an experiment that's currently rolled out to like a limited number of websites, right? Google said this integration will allow you to track data across the social channels that uses the website, blah blah blah. What data it shows, of course, that is that. Now, this is, I think, the section that really stands out for me. So why should we care? He said more data is great, but currently several of the Search Console reports are super delayed. But when the reports are not delayed, this data and additional information can be helpful. So we hope this insight will give you a better. Okay, of course, that's what Google said, anyways, right? But that's to say that it actually can be helpful for you as a business, right? When you're able to like actually track your search your social channel data, search data from your social channel on your Google Search Console. I would One of the things that really stands out for me will be shared very soon. But let me share search engine journals review of these as well. So they said this update expand, yeah, okay, what's new? Who's ruling this out? Why this matter? Until now, yeah, this is a part I think that stands out. So until now, managing a website and social profiles means tracking their search profiles separately. This update gives you a combined view without switching between tools. Said the feature could help you understand which social content drives search visibility and how your audience discovers your social profiles through Google. Now, this is somewhere I think you need to pay attention to. Which social channel drives search visibility? You're able to see the social channels that actually matter to your business on Google, right? Why? Because people always come or use search platforms like Google to find information around products. Now you're able to see the content that truly matter to your customers or to your users, right? Because you are not just now that can actually inform your content creation for your social media platforms. And not just that alone, that tells you the type of content users actually want to see, not just on Google alone, but now across different platforms. That gives you real data to improve your content. Now it says it also lets you see how your audience discovers your social profiles through Google. Now that's that opens like a whole lot of doors, right? Because thinking about it, LLM platforms like ChatGPT, Gemini, Meta AI, Perplexity, Cloud, all like of course gather information across the web about various subjects. Now, on subject that matter the most to your business, you of course should know that these platforms are also going to be scanning across various platforms for informations that matter the most to your business, right? That's it. That once you're able to like actually track data across these platforms, improve your content performance across these platforms, that gives you a whole lot of advantage to be able to have your brand, your business, your content being picked up by these LLM platforms. Now, um, um, I think that kind of gives you like a whole lot of idea around what this is. But yeah, now let me share with you um, now specifically what I think you now need to pay attention to. Oh, God. Let me get my lights up. All right. So, so first is um, cross-channel visibility for the first timers, for the first time. So that's so now see you can now see social content contribute to search performance and not just traffic. Right now, that's so your content on different social media platforms can actually now contribute to your search performance. It gives you a whole lot more advantage. So this means you can spot social posts that spark branded search. You can see which platforms indirectly boost rankings. You can build strategies that blend SEO and your social media platform, integrating them one into the same world. Right now, you can better optimize your content. I think that's a very very good advantage, right? I think that's a very good advantage that you get, right? It helps you can better optimize your content, right? Smarter topic and intent research. Now, something that actually stands out for me is how you will actually get to see the search queries that your social media platforms are showing up for. Now, this means that see you can see which topics trend on social before they explode on Google. You can validate content ideas using real user behavior, not just tools. Now, this gives you a whole lot of leverage and helps you improve your keyword research, right? Helps you understand search intent better as compared to as compared to just using tools to kind of like decipher what that would be. You understand the search intent behind the social engagement. So you can actually see like data behind social engagement. Post that goes viral, for example, you can see the intent behind those posts. You can get to understand why those posts are going viral. Are they just for awareness purposes? Are they contents that can actually drive some purchase or acquisition for you as a business? Now, attribution finally becomes more realistic. That's it that you can now track user journeys even much more better. Now, of course, accurate ROI tracking as well. You can get to know what platform drives the highest converting search queries, blah blah blah. Audience behavior mapping. Of course, you can get to understand your audience behavior even much more better. You can get to see exactly where your audience are moving from and how they actually getting to meet up with your business, right? Since Google is now surfacing search channels through Search Console, it signals something big. Search channels now becoming a fast becoming a part of traditional SEO. That's that. Just some few months ago, Instagram became, you can approve your Instagram profile for ranking on Google. That tells you something, that your content on every platform now matters. You don't just need to optimize your articles or your blog articles or your website anymore. You need to figure out ways to incorporate SEO into every platform that you have presence on, right? Now, so it's better collaboration across teams. Of course, SEO and social team cannot work better. Early warning signals for platform shifts. So if a platform suddenly sends less visibility or traffic, you catch it in GSC. That's the, you can clearly get to see it. That, oh, I think TikTok is no longer working well for me. I think I probably need to move on to Instagram, or I think I need to do more of this content on TikTok. As compared to this, you can directly tell what is working. And now, I know we all do this, right? Where we publish a post on our blog, right? And then we kind of like repurpose it into different formats to share across our social media channels. Now we have like a whole lot more advantage to know the format that truly works. It gives us that leverage to be able to tell that, okay, I think this is the format that works for my content better as compared to this format. Now I think this gives us a whole lot of advantage, guys. I think gives us a whole lot of advantage as compared to um as compared to it's not being there. Now it's currently going through tests at the moment, right? It's currently being tested, right? It's currently being tested. But guys, I think this can open up a whole lot more door for us as SEOs as compared to not having it on our search console. So what do you think? Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about this?